Okay, so now on to the actual health
the
stuff.
that really, really matters.
So this is very important. Preventing getting sick on your travels actually starts 2 weeks before you leave. And let me tell you why. Traveling is stressful whether you're a seasoned traveler or not. You know, you're trying to get ready. I was trying to get a speech prepared to speak at a women's conference, and then my husband threw on me that he was going to take our 4 kids to New York by himself. So we live in California, across the country alone. So not only do I have to now pack for myself and get ready for this trip overseas, now I have to have my husband take my 4 babies across country. He made it, but it was very traumatic. And into the snow and all that. They didn't get sick. And so it was a kind of a stressful time, right? And you know, you were leaving the kids here, and you guys were leaving us alone.
I'm stressed no matter what. Like anytime, not no matter what, but anytime I'm traveling, like whether I'm going alone or with kids,
even if it's like a girls' weekend, something about traveling, you got to get things prepared, and it causes stress. So the minute there's stress, it brings down your immunity. It increases inflammation in your body, and so you're more prone to get sick. Also, when stress happens, what do when stress happens?
I want to eat.
You want to eat. You crave sugar. Me, it's a venti or...
Hers is very specific.
Mine is very specific because my body's so clean with what I eat. But I will go for the poison of a venti if I'm really bad. If it's like halfway, I'll go with the medium. Caramel macchiato from Starbucks. Anyway, that's what I go to. So again, another thing, you're craving the bad things that give you that comfort when you're stressed that are going to lower your immune system. So you have to really be careful and try to work on keeping your immune system strong, which is a daily thing for me because I have an autoimmune disease, but maybe if you're a healthy person, it's only something that comes up in your mind when you're sick. So one of the things that you can do that's really easy is just take vitamin D. Almost everyone is vitamin D deficient. Get your levels checked, but for most people need vitamin D. And that really helps in preventing any illness.
Okay, this is like holy grail. It's amazing. I think you should take it every day anyway, just as like a preventative thing. But when you start to feel sick, you could take 6 in the morning and 6 at night for a few days, and it usually like gets rid of it quickly or helps you not to get sick at all. But especially before you travel, I will do the 6. Like even though I'm not feeling sick, because they're just exposed. You're in that tight, small area of an airplane with a lot of people
recycled air, and, you know, the baby coughing.
Yeah,
and all
just
that.
So much stuff, and so many people have touched stuff. And even though things come to you in a sealed plastic bag, like the blankets and pillows, they aren't clean. They're not new. So I think that everyone needs to have the wellness formula. You can get these on Vitacost for so much cheaper than you'll find it in like a Sprouts or Whole Foods.
Really?
And you can get big ones, yeah.
Girl.
Or on Amazon if you do the set and save or something where you have it sent to you every month or every 2 months, you get it at a really discounted price. So,
and that's by Source Naturals, which is a great line of
and it's just a ton
products.
of like, even has D3, has a ton of like vitamins and herbs and stuff like
everything
that.
to just fight and make your immune system stronger.
These are also something that you should be taking on a regular basis, but if you aren't, especially like she said, start taking it at least 2 weeks before you start traveling and while you're traveling. Bring like a little Ziploc baggie with these. We actually both use this one. This is the Garden of Life Raw Probiotics Ultimate Care. This one's a little bit more expensive. You can find it for a pretty good price on Vitacost too. But you have to keep this one refrigerated. So it's a little harder to travel with.
Right.
So my husband and I get the PB8, which this is still a good one, right?
Yeah, remember I told you about it. That's what I started taking. But that one's great because it doesn't have to be refrigerated. You
and
can
it's
actually
less
take
expensive.
It with you. It is. It's a lot less expensive.
But
it's
tell them
good.
why probiotics are good. Because she's the guru.
They're so important.
I just obey.
They're so important because 80% of your immune system is in your gut. Your gut's like your second brain. So if you can keep your digestive system, your gut healthy, you can fight off anything. And actually, a healthy gut can help you stay emotionally, mentally, and physically healthy, which is huge.
Did you hear that a lot of times depression and anxiety, they find that it's coming from our gut?
Exactly. It's your second brain. And if you study on that, I'm like the only one that goes to these seminars and all this stuff. I like love doing that stuff. But I went to one recently, if you've heard of the GAPS diet, which is about healing the gut. Your gut is your second brain. And if you keep it healthy, you'll be surprised at how much energy you'll have, how much better you feel. If you have depression, you could get off your medication, maybe just by going on a probiotics regimen. Now, I'm not a doctor. Don't do it. I'm just saying, give some of these alternative things a shot, and it might surprise you.
Yeah. So the next thing we have to tell you about are these Melaleuca Tough and Tender wipes. These are amazing. They smell really good. They smell so good. But tell them how you use this.
So I put these in my bag, my carry-on, and I wipe around. And I don't care if I look crazy. I'm sure I do. I take my little wipe and I wipe the headrest. I wipe all the little buttons, everything. Because just think how disgusting. Like, everyone has touched it, and people are sick, and I don't want to get sick. And so these are things that you can do. Your hotel room as well. I do the same thing. I do this at the hotel, and I introduced Summer to this when she started traveling in Dominican Republic.
Yes. Is that the bed bug spray?
Yes. It's called EcoSmart Bed Bug Repellent. So bed bugs are alive and well. They will hop in your suitcase, and they will hop home with you, and they will wreak havoc on your home. So it kills on contact, and it's organic, it's natural. It has like a smell of eucalyptus kind of, so it's not too bad. But I got these for all the girls on the trip when we went to Argentina, and our rooms all just reek like this.
I know.
We just sprayed them down because you do not want bed bugs. I'd rather have a funny smell than bed bugs. So the wipes and this are great too for traveling,
and they
hotel
have
room.
it on Vitacost too for good price.
Everything's
I don't
on
work for Vitacost, but
I
just love I love like how cheap it all is.
I don't work for Marshalls or Vitacost.
It's not a sponsored video.
Okay, next thing. Again, if you're traveling, you're only going to get sick 3 ways. You touch something, and then it touched your mouth, or it came in through your nose. So, what you do...
What about your eyes?
Or your eyes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very good. So, again, we're adults. We're not going to be all, I don't think, like the little kids are.
You don't even realize how much you really are touching.
Sometimes we go like this, and we don't know, or, you feel something on your eye or makeup. It's just so natural for us. But this is really great. This is a product that's actually for kids. You probably remember it if you had kids. It's called Little Remedies Little Noses. It's a saline spray. And so what you do, if you're used to the neti pot kind of thing, where it's like an irrigation with your nose that you tilt it and it just washes everything out. It's really great if you have allergies or like a sinus infection, things like that. But when on a plane, right before the plane's going to land, I run into the bathroom and I just do this.
So do you just put drops in your nose, or do you do it just like a neti pot?
I do it kind of to the side.
To the other side.
It never really does, because it's not like that. It doesn't just pour, but enough that it kind of flushes. Okay. And then I blow my nose, and it has kind of been clean. It actually feels really good once you do it when you've been on the plane that long. And it'll just kind of like clean out whatever's sitting in there that could maybe develop into a virus. So I have my kids do this. I do this after the flight, and no one has to know. We just go in the bathroom. And it's a perfect size for travel. It's only 1 fluid ounce, because now, everything has to be a certain size.
And that's the nice thing. Everything except for those wipes, you can put in like a plastic bag, and it's all travel size.
Exactly.
The next thing that we have to tell you about, if you're traveling to a different time zone, if you traveled 3 hours, I traveled 7 hours.
15 hours, but 3 hours. Oh, 3 hour time difference. Sorry, right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But regardless, even 3 hours can like mess with you. It's just, it's hard. And so I had heard about this from a friend who swore by it, and somebody else had heard about it. It was just like through the grapevine. But everyone was saying, this works. And I was like, well, I don't really understand how it works, because it's homeopathic, and I don't know. But I was like, and it was a little pricey. We got ours at present, I think like $10 to $15.
It was just $15.
You basically take this chew 1 tablet on each takeoff, about 1 every 2 hours, and then 1 after landing. And I did it, Jimmy and I both did it on the way to London, and I can't tell you, I felt so good. Like, we were the only ones that weren't struggling. Everybody else was really tired that first day. We were up at 8 in the morning. We stayed up till like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and it just wasn't hard to adjust. But so on the way home, I thought, I don't know if that was really the pills or if I was just like excited. So I'm like, I'm not going to take them on the way home. And I was ruined. Like, I'm still feeling ruined, and it's been 2 weeks. But then you had a similar experience.
Same thing. I had heard about this product but forgot about it, and then Summer mentioned it to me, and I went and I bought 2. 1 for the way there and the way back. Totally forgot to take it on the way back, because at that point I had been on an 8-hour bus ride to there. It was like an overnight flight. It was crazy. We were so exhausted. So we forgot. And definitely felt it. So there's something to that no jet lag homeopathic
You guys
tablets.
check that out.
Yeah, it's
and
great.
they just taste like little candies. They don't taste bad. It's not.
No, they have a sweet taste.
Yeah.
So it's just about the consistency of having to take them on the plane, but it's so worth it,
It is.
right?
Yeah.
It pays off. This is one of my favorite products next to the wellness formula and the probiotics that I tell everybody about. I told you about it, right? That
We
one time.
actually have it. We use
It's
it.
called Nutribiotic, and it's grapefruit seed extract, and it does not taste good. But when you have a fever or
If you put it in juice,
Okay.
it's not bad. If you put it in water, it's terrible.
Disgusting.
So try
disgusting.
juice.
So yeah, that's a good. Okay, I've never had it like that. So maybe in juice. So you just put some drops in water, and what it is, it's a natural antibiotic. So if you feel like you're getting sick, or you have a fever, or something like that's going on, and you're traveling and you can't get to somewhere, or maybe you're in another country and you just can't get to where you need to, this is a great thing to carry. Just have a little holistic, my friends called it my little holistic power bag that I just kind of pull
like your
stuff out of.
doctor bag.
I'm like, oh, you have diarrhea, take this. Oh, you know.
And I seriously text her for everything, and I am not afraid to tell her symptoms. We have diarrhea. We feel like we're gonna puke.
That was the last one.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was somebody I knew.
Consistency. You know, it was a friend of hers.
It was a
but
friend of mine.
I got to help the friend. It's so empowering when you're traveling to know that, you know what, if I do get diarrhea, which happens, I know what to take. And there's some products for that. Oh, I don't have that one.
I know. We'll have to do a separate video all about what to do if you have diarrhea.
Yeah, we will, because we do talk about poop a
do
lot.
talk
So that would
about
be great. But this is a great one. It's a papaya enzyme with chlorophyll. It's a natural digestive enzyme support. So if you're going to places like, say, in Argentina where they eat a ton of meat and you're not used to, and you don't want to offend people, or you just really, or say, I'm going to just eat the meat, this is a great thing to have, because it really just kind of helps you digest that food that you maybe are not used to. And this is by American Health. It's a papaya enzyme. It's a chewable. It's really, really delicious. This is
all new to me. I'm like excited.
yeah,
I'm, like,
this is
learning.
Gaia Herbs. It's a line. It's an amazing line. You have to be careful with some of these lines because they're just businesses, and this is just a great company, a great product, and it's called Sound Sleep, and it aids in falling asleep quickly. So sometimes, you know, you might be overexcited, but you know you need to get to bed, or you're in the wrong time zone, and you know it's 8 o'clock your time, but it's like 2 o'clock their time, or in the morning or something. So this is a great product. It'll help you get to sleep. It's all herbal, all natural. And it works better than melatonin, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's no melatonin. There's kava kava.
Yes, there's kava kava.
Isn't that
kava
like
kava?
I've heard that kava kava, if you do that alone, isn't that like makes you feel good?
That's a mommy secret. We're gonna talk about that. You're gonna use it for sleeping.
Okay, just use it.
But this is not just kava kava. There's other
there's other
supplements.
that's what I was
so
drawn
don't worry.
to.
But yeah, there's a little bit in there somewhere. Okay, so I see an Ayurvedic neurologist. I practice Ayurveda in my life. It's the oldest study of medicine, the Eastern medicine. It's amazing. So this is an Ayurvedic herb called neem, and it will kill anything that's
I've
living
never
off
heard
you,
of this.
including a baby. So if you're pregnant, do not take this. It could
kidding
harm
me?
your baby. So if you have parasites or anything like that, and we have parasites in the U.S. I don't think that's not
know.
something here, but that's another video.
It's another video.
So this is an Ayurvedic herb called neem. You can get it on. It's called Maharishi Ayurveda.
And we'll put links to stuff below.
We will.
too.
It's called mappy.com. You can get neem on there. But like, say when I got back from Argentina, I don't know how clean their water is. I don't know what was in their food. I don't know. And I don't know what I just got in me that maybe in a few months will start coming out in different symptoms. So I just take my neem.
I'm so excited
and I make
about
sure.
this.
I thought I told
We
you about
know.
neem.
I never knew.
We gave you a lot of information.
We did give you a lot.
So we'll
You
put
better
links
never
up.
get sick.
Don't get sick. We'll put links up, and so you can get all the products and have your own little power herbal pouch with you when you travel. And
Yeah.
all these cool little products.
And we'll put our websites below too, so you can check out her website. If you're on her blog, you can check out my website or my YouTube channel, whatever. And if you guys have any questions too, make sure you guys leave a comment, and one of us, probably the guru, will get back to you and let you know.
You're becoming a guru.
I'm learning so much.
She's my
I know.
apprentice.
Can I be?
I'm so proud of you. Yes.
Thank you.
Aw.
I even do organic now, mostly because of her.
Yeah, it's been
So
great.
we've
That's
come
what
a
friends
long
are for.
ways.
You,
Yeah,
learn,
you
you
should-
learn from each other.
When we first became friends, we sit at the park with like Ritz crackers and like
Your Diet Coke.
Yeah.
And I don't know, whatever.
we had some
and-
problems. So
Yeah. So
We've
we've
come a long
changed.
way.
We've come a long way. I'm
We can
proud of
help
us.
you.
I'm proud of us.
So thanks you guys for watching. Hopefully this was helpful.
Thank you.
And cheers. to
Stay
staying
healthy. Your dog is obsessed with me.
All right, bye you guys.